Think fast, Chuckle Nuts!
What?
There you are, Rauru. I've searched all over. How many times do I have to remind you? You are the only king that Hyrule has.
Forgive me, Sonia. I heard a disturbance in the forest.
I can't conceive how. The shades here should be sealed. What? Oh dear.
Where am I?
We didn't mean to startle you. I'm sorry. It's okay. My name is Sonia.
And could we ask what your name is?
I am the daughter of King Rome of Hyrule, Zelda.
What an unexpected answer. We are the king and queen who founded Hyrule, after all. Or at least we were the last time I checked.
You two founded Hyrule? And you're the king?
My name is Rauru, King Rauru of Hyrule.
King Rauru? And Queen Sonia? But that must mean...
You've clearly had quite a day today. Would you be willing to tell us what happened?
Intriguing. So you, Princess Zelda of Hyrule, and your loyal attendant were investigating deep beneath the castle's grounds. There, you discovered murals illustrating the ancient days of your kingdom. And a horrifying man bound by magic. This man's awakening caused the earth beneath your feet to crumble. You then lost consciousness amidst the chaos, and found yourself here with us. I can't say it's an easy tale to accept. Yet you do bear that secret stone. Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
This stone?
Come, let's leave such topics for later. Zelda, dear, why don't we take a look around to see if you recognize anything?
All right.
Let us first make for Hyrule Castle. The plateau it rests upon should give you a fine lay of the land.
Oh, that's 60 FPS in my Warriors game. Hello everyone, Praise Good here, and welcome back. Well, that's not what I should be saying. I should be saying, think fast. It is Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. I tricked my brain because I said Warriors game, and I've been playing a lot of a Warriors game as of recent on the channel. Okay, damn, that's shocking. Like, Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. From what I can know and what I can tell, this is the continuation. This is a continuation or kind of a space-filling game that looks into the period of time when Zelda was in the past during the events of Tears of the Kingdom. So there is no Link. This is, ironically enough, Zelda's adventure. Now, of course, there'll be many other characters and slews of characters we'll be able to be greeted to, and we'll be privy to a lot of additional characters or know of their origins and whatnot as time goes along, much like with any other Musou fighting game. But as of right now, it's more or less kind of trying to set the stage to make you feel like this is still the Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild mythos first and foremost, and then we get kind of the curve and swerve of, oh, this is actually a Musou fighter. Now, this game is on Nintendo Switch 2. This is a Nintendo Switch 2 version. If this game is available on any other platform, you'll see that in the description down below, though I can have a feeling it is only on the Switch 2, and if it is on the Switch 1, it will not look anywhere close to as nice as this one does.
As you wish, Queen Sonia.
Wait, NPCs with voices, which I'm talking over? Weird. And as we get into this adventure, well, actually, I'll let the game speak a little bit here before I finish off my whole series description.
Stand back. Quite a gathering.
What are they?
They're shades. But if they're appearing even here, then...
The light, Zelda! Use its power! Quickly, just as you did a moment ago.
The power of light?
apologies, Zelda. But could you lend us your aid? We must free these soldiers of the Shade's grasp.
Okay. Well, that's the turn. So anyway, the Think Fast series, what is it? It is a series. It is a series in which I sit down and play the game for 15 to 45 minutes and give you folks my thoughts on the game based on that time alone. Now, I will tell you folks that a lot of times when I play Musou Fighters, I don't count my numbers most of the time. I don't spend a lot of time... X? Okay, standard X does nothing. I don't spend a lot of my time playing these Musou Fighters and, like, count my numbers and spend that time. Oh. Okay, we have dodge and we have guard. I'll be honest, I never use guard. Sorry, I get lost in the sauce. But I don't count numbers when I do attacks. I look for animations. And then when I see the animation that I recognize to say, hey, this is my visual cue that is when I need to hit my strong attack, that's what I do. Now, I love Musou Fighters. Like, it falls in the same realm of game that is a beat 'em up, except on a much grander scale, like games like Final Fight and whatnot. So, this is my jam right now. This is my happy place. This is where I have the most fun. This is where I do most... This is basically where I burn off a lot of my, burn off a lot of my excess rage or a lot of my excess time playing games in general. I think that's it. What? There's nothing there. Oh, there is one more thing. There's a mini-map, by the way. Also, forgive me if I'm using button combinations. I'm in the process of... Oh, wait, I'll let the cutscene play out before I give Jonathan's excuses.
Your Majesty.
Worry not. The shades here are gone, and we'll see they remain as such.
Across sky and earth, light shall prevail over evil.
Holy light, smile upon our people forevermore.
Sacred power. Incredible. You must be exhausted after all that.
Not nearly as much as in days past. Now that I have Sonia's assistance, the power of the shrines can hold for much longer than before. Truth be told, she aids me more than she knows.
In any case, the shades in the area should be contained. Now then, Zelda. Shall we make our way to the castle?
Please.
The others have gone ahead to secure our route to the castle. I suggest we join them when we're able.
Okay. Well, I'm going to touch the thing because I shouldn't touch anything. And affect the game.
How do these shrines work exactly?
Oh. I don't do anything with that? Interesting. I mean, I understand Raru's hand is the only thing that opens those, but... Yeah, I figured Zelda would have some wibbly-wobbly, dumb reason to be able to open those. Is that what we're doing? Sorry, my mind just blew. Like, I'm going to pause here for a second just to talk about this. For those of you just seeing this video and haven't seen anything else that I've done, I have done a playthrough, a full, nearly 100% playthrough, mainly all shrines primarily, full playthroughs of both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom on this channel after playing them for myself to make sure I do a knowledgeable playthrough of this. I've effectively done a deep lore dive on this area of the Zelda games more than I've done on Link to the Past, my childhood favorite and arguably still in my top 5 favorite Zelda games. So I'm gonna nerd out here and there while things kind of like come and clash in my head. Granted, I was distracted with things on other monitors, so I wasn't paying attention fully, but Rauru makes these shrines. I'm assuming Rauru is making these shrines. I'll see this in don't worry. Rauru is making these shrines that Link in the future finds. So I feel like the whole point of this game is to go through the events of... Can I attack? I can't attack right now. Go through the events of this game to basically set up everything that's necessary for Link to do what he's got to do in Tears of the Kingdom. We're setting the groundwork for an entire game in this game. I love that. I love when people can find a way to take a story that feels like it's done, finished, complete, and somehow pull out an entirely new story out of seemingly nothing.
Wait a second. Is this the Great Plateau?
I actually recognize the Grained Plateau. Grained Plateau? Go me. I can English.
So that's Hyrule Castle? And we're at the Great Plateau, birthplace of our kingdom. All my studies have spoken of precisely this. Then, that must mean this really is the past. Hyrule. When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisonment War.
Oh, this one's just as eye-catching as the last. But I don't know, maybe blue's more your kind of color.
Please, all this fussing really isn't necessary.
Nonsense, my lady. You're Her Majesty's royal kin, and what's royalty without the garments to match it?
If you insist. Well then, how about this?
I think it's wonderful. Now forget all that talk about going home. I vote you stay right here for the rest of forever.
You know I can't do that.
Oh, and today's your first time meeting Lady Minoru, yes? Nobody else has the brains that she does. Uh-huh. If anyone will have answers, it's her.
Thank you, Lenalia. Just what is this? My word, it moves almost as if it's actually alive.
Is this your first time seeing a construct? You've not graced my study in quite a while, Rauru. And is this the girl?
As you may know, she seeks a means of returning to her own time. Minoru, could you lend her your wisdom?
Pleased to make your acquaintance. My name is Zelda. As I hear, I'm a very distant descendant. It's an honor to meet you, my lady.
Call me Minoru, please. And the honor is all mine, Zelda. Now to the matter at hand. Can you tell me exactly what happened to you?
Yes, I'd be glad to.
No need to hide your interest. Take a closer look, if you'd like.
In the time I'm from, we do make use of machinery. Though I must say, this construct is different in so many ways. Would you mind if I made a record of this?
Please, go ahead.
Oh.
And what's that?
It's called a purapad. A friend of mine made it for me. It's capable of creating vivid depictions of any landscape or object you wish to chronicle. And it used to do even more than that, before I found myself here in this era.
Would you be willing to let me examine it? It may prove useful in my studies.
Of course. I have so many questions I'd like to ask about your construct as well.
I knew this would happen.
Can you explain how it works exactly? What empowers it to move like that?
You see, constructs...
As Zelda and Minoru discussed construct technology, the two quickly realized they had a great deal in common. Minoru also took a keen interest in Zelda's purapad and offered to do her best to restore some of its built-in functionality. Alas, Minoru was at a loss when it came to returning Zelda to her own era. She did, however, share her knowledge of draconification, a forbidden act by which a secret stone transforms a person into an eternal dragon, at the cost of their heart and mind. Aware that making such a sacrifice would not remedy her situation, Zelda found herself unsure of how to proceed. But after a few words of encouragement from Rauru, she decided to speak with Sonia to learn more about the Queen's ability to manipulate time. So, Lady Zelda, are you getting used to life here at the castle?
Oh yes. Each day has been more wonderful than the last. I've already learned a great many things from King Rauru and Queen Sonia, of course. But nothing compares to Minoru's incredible research. To think I would find myself riding atop a construct.
Well, I'm glad one of us was happy about it. Ever since you arrived, it's just been one eventful day after the next. Remember when His Majesty snuck off from his duties and we were foolish enough to join him?
It wasn't long until Queen Sonia found us, and she certainly wasn't happy when she did.
Now, after you, my lady.
That is what we call an envoy mask.
Envoy?
Yes. Each depicts one of the sacred beasts that guard our kingdom. Divine protectors we Hylians have worshipped since long ago. When the Zora, the Rito, and now the Gorons forged their pacts with Hyrule, we presented their leaders with one of those masks. Proof of our alliance and the trust we bear for one another.
Sacred beasts. Even at this early stage, it's clear that Hyrule is on good terms with the other leaders. Though, what of the Gerudo?
What indeed? To be honest, we had hoped to join hands with them as well. But their desert tribes have begun to encroach on neighboring lands, in search of more fertile territory to call home. In times past, there was no shortage of Gerudo voices seeking cooperation with the continent at large. But those voices have grown far weaker of late. And I expect them to stay as such, given the Gerudo's current chieftain, the only male born to their tribe in the past 100 years. Now then, it's time for your training. Rauru mentioned he'll be joining us as well. Show him your best, Zelda.
I will.
So I'm going to repeat myself, even though I cut myself off earlier. I also forgot to mention that I've done a full playthrough of Age of Calamity for the channel. Knowledgeable playthrough. So, like, this entire mythos and time period, I love. Like, I love all of what we're doing here. Well, I'm not... Well, I'm trying to go on, but your health is a little high. Whenever you want to attack... Oh, is it... I feel like it's auto-targeting. Let me get rid of these trash mobs. Okay, so unique skill. Hold R. Okay, so I need to take some time. So what is Piercing Light? That's the critical hit gauge I was looking for. Yeah, I'm gonna break that critical hit gauge. That's always the thing I'm looking for, always. So there we go, and that breaks it. And then if I just get close, oh, I have to hit a button. There we go. Weak point smash. That's the thing you're always looking for in a Warriors game. Is weak point smashes are, or I guess Warriors. Sorry, Musou fighting game. Musou fighting games is basically make sure you break the enemy's weak point gauge as quickly as possible and as often as possible. Because it does way more damage than just chipping away. Well, it wants me to use Piercing Light. Okay. I should use a closer range attack. This one. Yep. Flurry Rushes are still in this game. That's the kind of thing I was waiting on, is Flurry Rushes. Oh. Did this play out last time? I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the screen this time, but I wasn't paying attention. No, I don't need to review them. I've kind of been through the Song and Dance many times. What a good sport. Anyway. So yeah, I should say, just because of the pay, I can tell that this video may go on a little longer. In fact, you can see it on the timeline below, but like, this video is probably going to go a little longer than most of my other Think Fast videos, just because it seems like this game is trying to put its roots in storytelling. Even though it's a Musou fighter, it's trying to very clearly do a lot of like deep digging into what's left of the Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild mythos of Legend of Zelda right now. It's trying to pull out everything it can out of this duology of games. I have... Oh, so I wonder if I hold up right, if I hit right bumper, is it just on? The special rations are, okay, it's a heal. It's on a button. I've kind of done this before. So now this... Okay, so I can do it like this. Can I? Okay, so I can review... I can change that out anytime I feel. So I gotta wonder, because I've been playing a lot of Muso fighters, like, throughout time. This part of them is always a different rule. That's what I wanted. Oh. I didn't even see. Where does the special attack show up, by the way? I didn't see where it showed up on my gauge. Oh, did I do the thing? Oh, I did. And I'm getting materials. And treasure. So I didn't see it. Where is... Oh, is that in the upper left? Yeah, it's in the upper left. Okay. That's really small. I don't recall it being that small when I played... Oh, that's a Korok. Oh gosh, there's Koroks. Oh gosh, there's Koroks. Alright, well, it's a staple at this point. Does it tell me how many Koroks there are? No. I am going to look... I am going to search, because if there's Koroks, that means there's at least one more somewhere before this. This is just the game saying, it's right here. Breaking boxes? Cool. Okay, so our destructibles. I wonder, does just X... Okay. So, this is the Muso fighter where X... Wait, what was that? There's something... Okay, I thought I saw a tooltip of A. I was like, wait, what do you mean A? So I'm going to just peruse this starting area because that's usually the secret collectibles where if you get X amount of them... Well, you do have to get them to fully unlock the potential of every character in these games. So 100% does mean your characters are super strong. Now, speaking of other Muso fighters or Zelda, Age of Calamity specifically, Sonya has a bow. In Age of Calamity, I used Teba. I loved using Teba. Teba very much was my favorite character. So if Sonya, well, there's also probably a Rito champion at some point in all this. If Sonya in some capacity, oh, I didn't dodge type. Dang it. If Sonya in some capacity is good with a bow, dang it, man, that timing seems a lot tighter. Yeah, a friend was. So bow of light. So anti-air. How can I see? Oh, you have to find out what it is. Okay, fair enough. Oh, spin attack. Flurry rush. It's actually kind of strange that Zelda is who you're playing in this, because, like, Zelda is, like, in every, Zelda is in, like, every Warriors-style game to some capacity. I'll finish my thought in just a second here. Zelda has been in every Warriors-style game, but, like, she's always been, in my opinion, has been, like, the weaker character that you can choose. No, I'm good. Thanks, though. But a lot of times when you have, when the character a lot of times I guess in the Hyrule Warriors games, like the character you start with, for some reason has some tech behind it that for some reason just makes them a broken character. Can I go through this? No. Also looking around the perimeter for Korok things. Nothing goofy. Okay, I thought I saw a bird thing in a bush. So, searching for Korok stuff, sorry. But yeah, like, the character you start the game controlling as, for some reason, has some combo that, like, just instantly shatters everything about the game. At least some of the later Muso Fighter games in the last, like, 5 years. So, I'm wondering if Zelda is going to have a combo that does that too, because anybody who watched me play Age of Calamity, I very much abused Link because Link had the ability to just say, hey, let me see that weak point gauge. Okay, let me see that weak point gauge. Every time I do my combo, you will show me that weak point gauge. I don't care if you think I'm not going to see that weak point gauge. I'm going to see it. Anyway, secret chest. Money. Oh, that's a large amount of money. That's the first mission and we have a large amount of money. I am not prepared for the amount of money I'm going to have to grind in this game. Because shocker, it's a Warriors game. You have to grind at some point. It's not if, it's when. Okay. Listen, goat man. I got no problems. That's a spear. I have a sword. You have range. This is unfair. Range. Aw, messed up. Well, I'm waiting for it. Also, this game doesn't like an auto lock on. Oh. Oh, I see. I was gonna comment about like, it seems like some skills, some skills that an enemy has, it's kind of hard to tell like when they're gonna use certain skills. Also, is it they can pay me because I got hit. So you kind of can figure out what what is it? What enemy's weak point crush is going to be based on their movements, but you do have to discover what is their weak point breaking, what breaks their weak point initially. But that later, as you discover it, it will tell you exactly what it is as you go along. Well, you're not going to open your third eye and go sicko mode, are you? Am I getting some Bukobuck skill? Sync strike? Oh, so this is the parrot mechanic that's in a lot of other Musou Fighter games lately, where it's like, yeah, you get like 6 to 8 characters, but they're not going to be like, you're not going to carry them on your back or anything, but you will be able to team up with them. They always have some kind of team up mechanic in a lot of games. There, let's try it again. They just let this... Oh. Your attack and defense really just... Oh. Ah, missed the dodge. I wonder if I have my full combo chain at this point. No, I don't. Let me do this. Where's Zonya? Hi. Okay, not that. There we go. And finisher time. So I guess each finisher is going to be unique looking. Never mind. So I want to say each finisher is going to be unique depending upon the character, but no, I don't think it's going to be the case. No, I'm good. I kind of understand everything, although just playing is going to give me a better understanding than you shoving tutorials down my throat.
Do you mind if we join you? We could use the practice. My Goron brothers, I hope you're ready to have a bit of fun today.
And now this is the point of, hey, did you actually learn everything? Okay, well, I'm going to stay... Oh, gosh. I'm surprised I dodged that, by the way. Well, this is the tutorial about, you know, additional everything. You know, additional, what you call it. We're just going to do it. This is definitely a tutorial to make sure, hey, do you know about targeting multiple enemies? If I hit... I was hoping to break their gauge. Well, yep, I was looking... That's definitely a rush. What? Wait, did I just... Hold on. What did I do? Okay. Well, I have Rauru as a playable character. Oh, interesting. Okay, that doesn't break. That is the, oh. Well, they gave me a stronger character. Oh, I was going to switch to Zelda for a second. Never mind. He's kind of a chill guy. Also, I see that. Wait, where'd that chest go? There we go. Okay, that didn't break it. That's an airborne. There we go. I think I'm... Well, we'll have to see what happens with Zelda in due time, but I think I'm going to like playing as Rauru more. Wow, okay, yeah. My friends were telling me a little bit about this game. Piercing. That works. I took a gamble on piercing or not. But yeah, my friends were telling me a little bit about some of like the timing window on this game because they've been playing it a lot in their spare time. I'm like a week late to playing this. And yeah, they were telling me about how like the timing for dodging for Flurry Rush is much tighter than compared to Age of Calamity, and I can feel it already, and I kind of like that. Hold on, no clicking thumbsticks. Do we have special animations? No. Oh, that might be why Rauru is better. Higher level. Okay, 600 monies. Oh, is that my... Oh, my mission reward. Okay. And there's probably 2 Korok seeds in this mission, knowing my luck.
Zelda. Zelda.
King Rauru, thank you for all of your help today.
What's this all of a sudden?
For years, I never knew my own strength. How to use this power, that is. Were my mother still alive, I'm sure I would have learned it from her. Of course, many others were there in her stead, though I never found my answers. But now, discovering the truth here like this, I'm so happy. I hope to be just like you and Queen Sonia one day, protecting my people, giving them a reason to live.
In that case, there's only one thing to do. Find a way to return you to your own era. So you can become the protector your kingdom needs.
Yes.
And whenever you need us, Sonia and I will be here. Our time spent with you, as brief as it's been, has already meant the world to us. Come. We should be getting home.
Alright, this is how we get... So, Minoru's library is our base of operations for this game, and the Pure Pad is our map to select places. I can already see it. So, Zelda, Rauru, anybody else? Usually you get 3 characters, but I guess not. Next destination, complete quest. Yeah. So, this is where I would have to go next. Can I see... Okay, so this is literally all there is just this mission. Now, this has only been a light sampling of the game. I understand this. That's Lenali's art. Oh, it's because it's Lenali's journal. Lenalia, excuse me. So I will say, like, just to give a closing on this, like I said, this has been only a slight showing of this game. And it is still very much a Warriors game, and I very much appreciate having a Warriors game. I cannot, oh, I can't move around. There, that looks better. I love Warriors games, but this one is very much trying to dive into the story and pick up apart every little piece of story that is kind of lost in the folds of the pages that were left behind from, well, Tears of the Kingdom as a whole. So this one might be a little bit more of a slower pace or long-winded Musou fighter in terms of overall progression, but the combat still feels crisp that I'm familiar with Musou fighters. Otherwise, other things that I am looking forward to with this game is parts of the cast have been unveiled just to entice people. I would be curious if Lenalia is a playable character, because I just like I like her design so far, and I'd be laugh if she was like some kind of hand-to-hand combat person, considering she is built like an isosceles triangle. The Rito captain has hope for me, because there is going to be someone from the Rito village. The Rito captain has hope for me because I love playing as Teba in Age of Calamity. And also, there's a Korok you can control, and I just love any Musou fighter. I love when I can play small person against normal sized person and be the victor. Anyway, if you are curious about Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, wants to know what platforms it's available on, how much it would cost you, anything of that sort, do check the description for those details. But that'll be all for me for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again when I'll react to a newer title for the first time. You folks have a great rest of your day, and take care. Hey, thank you for watching. If you want to see more of this game, you can find the series playlist right up here. Also, the algorithm thinks that you'll like this other video of mine. And lastly, if you want to keep up to date on when I upload anything new, click on this icon above me. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.